Hey there, guys. Welcome back to part 2 of the chop. We were just going through some of the questions that Ashley was asking RiRi in regards to the Penguin Kart game. I've just made you host again, so you should be able to share your screen, and we'll carry on with the next set of questions.
Okay, so we got to here, and the answer from RiRi to this question was yes. That was an amazing answer. Thank you for that. Now on to the next question. We're gonna check out penguinkarts.com as a precursor to this question. Okay, so on the Penguin Karts website, on Iconic Design, it says, we're partnering with some of the world's most talented artists, designers, and creators for limited releases found only here. If you'd like to work with us for future designs, we'd love to hear from you. Okay, so I show that to ask, what advice would you give or would you have for any artists who aspire to collaborate with NFT/P2E play to earn games?
Well, if you're an artist, make sure that you send visuals with whatever message that you're sending. And reach out. Reach out. The more people you talk to, the more chances somebody will say yes. So just talk to everybody. And I like to do outreach in public. I like to do outreach on public Twitter, in public Discord, in public Telegram. That way, if my art is good, or if what I'm saying is good, or what I'm showing is good, people have a chance to give instant feedback, and you will get the attention of owners much more quickly if you just do it publicly in that kind of form. Like, hey, I'm an artist. This is what I've got. Who do I talk to collaborate? Because the when you approach it nicely and politely like that, the moderators will escalate it, or you will run into projects who are founder owned and will appreciate your hustle.
Thank you.
Or founder run. Yeah.
I'm really good at that.
If an artist wants to contact you, because we work with a few creatives ourselves at Blockchain Sensei, and they want to contact and collaborate and work with Penguin Kart, how would they do that?
The best way is to visit our Discord and create a ticket, because then our moderators will tag myself, they will tag Baz, and they will chase us until we talk to you. And you get one-on-one conversation with the entire team if you create a ticket in our Discord. So if you actually want our attention, do that.
There we go. You heard it here first. Well, probably not first, but yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So without giving too much away, what is your favorite map, weapon, or other aspect of the game, and why?
Hands down, and thank God they published it, because I've been talking about it. Hell, oh, the Hellscape is amazing.
Yeah.
Penguin skulls, every little detail. It's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah, I think I have an image. Is this the Hellscape?
Yeah, it sure is. Look at the skull. Look at it. Beak.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It does look cool.
So is this like the in-game rendering? Is this the quality that we're looking at? Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Yeah, and like when they get these things, like the two creators, they get, because we're working with FabWelt Studios. We've got a whole team that works. They got the 3D modelers. We got the people that make the tracks. So there's a whole team working on the game, and then there's Tommy and Agile, and I get to watch the development, and they get these things, and they go into so much detail. Like if the lava's not flowing right, Agile will be like, that's not flowing right. It needs to go over here. Then I've never seen lava waterfall do that. It's like, when have you seen a lava waterfall? Plenty of times. I've been playing games my whole life. Right? Okay, sorry. So like, and their attention to detail is just, oh, I can't wait.
Oh, I love that. Nice.
Okay. Question 6. So I'm sure many people will want to know this as well. Will matchmaking be integrated with different platforms or only native to the same type of device?
I don't know, but as a user, I would demand that it be integrated. We have to make that happen. Developers, don't kill me, but for user experience, that's what we need.
Yeah, love that.
Good answer. If you don't know, audience, Penguin Karts is going to be released on PC and mobile and pad devices. Is that correct?
Yes, it takes about 4 to 6 weeks for each size remaking. We'll probably do mobile first because it's the most popular, and then do tablet.
Okay. Good. Okay. Question 7. Right. What I actually want to do for this question is I wanted to look at an example. So if you look at Axie, with Axie, there is a barrier to entry. There, you have to have 3 axes, I believe, to start the game. So as a result, we have Axie scholarships, which allow people who don't have the 3 axes to actually play the game through a scholarship. And this scholarship has actually curated team dynamics within Axie because people are under the same scholars. So that's like a sort of a team dynamic. Now, as Penguin Karts has no barrier to entry because it's a free-to-play game, therefore easier for the individual to play, have the team considered, or will you introduce team dynamics in the future? Or is it already currently a feature through team racing or aspects such as tournaments?
All of the above. We've already been talking to guilds, like I said, to keep themselves relevant, since scholarships are going to go away because we're not the only game doing this. They will work together. Like they've got an audience though. They've got team members that are already working together. So yeah, they could come in, and we've talked about being able to do branded carts. So like, just like in Formula 1 racing, you have your sponsors on your car, right? So why wouldn't you have your sponsors on your car inside? And then that could also be a way for players who are really good to access the higher level races if they don't have the capital to do that right away, because there will be a tiered system where there's the free to play arena and the prizes are this much. But if you want to pay higher and race for higher stakes, there will be options to do that. So there is room for guilds to do that, especially with like the private. We're going to offer both. We'll have public tournaments that we organize, and then we also want to allow private tournaments and private events so that people can get that kind of feeling, and perhaps in the future even rent out or even sell tracks and make the whole track an NFT. So there's a lot of possibilities there. And the team play, we even talked about being able to have users generate stickers and stuff for their car as another way to stimulate the economy and get more user generated content and customizations, all kinds of things. Let us know what you want in our Discord, in our suggestions section.
So just a question for that I've got is, so at the moment, are the carts NFTs or the penguins themselves NFTs?
Yes.
Oh, both.
Both.
Oh,
Both.
wow. Oh, wow.
Both.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So far, I've seen 5 different cart skins.
Okay.
They're fun. I don't know what's public. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I know the one.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm gonna ask this, but not dive too deep.
Right.
Okay, thank you for that amazing answer. Okay, so question 8. Can you explain more? Oh, have I made a smelling mistake? More about the partnerships you will have with the 3 mistakes in this, with the penguin conservation charities, and how that and how will that work?
Okay, so we have talked with the Global Penguin Society and we finished the agreement. We've committed a dollar amount. I can't remember what it was, like as a flat fee guaranteed to go to them. And then we're also in talks with them about designing their own collection, because they have National Geographic quality photographs of penguins from being out on the ice and stuff. And there's things where you can like you can go visit a penguin during the summertime, and there's so much possibility for them to do fundraising with NFTs. I can't even. So I'm personally gonna donate some time and effort to advising them on how they can leverage the NFT space for fundraising and etc. But we're gonna work with them and do like we might do a specialty NFT launch. Or do another launch where a percentage is just to them. Like, we want to do long-term collaboration with them, because penguins are essential to the ocean's ecosystem. So we all use the ocean. So like we all got to love on the penguins, because without them, the ocean gets screwed. So it's important.
Interesting fact as well. I only recently learned there's penguins in South Africa, so in like a hot climate.
Yeah, there's ones up almost at the equator.
Wow.
They've evolved and they're real tiny.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a common myth that, because I think that obviously the most popular penguin is the emperor penguin. So because people see that emperor penguin and it's in cold environments, people think that penguins are only in cold environments, but they're not.
Right.
It's just like birds. Birds aren't just in hot countries. They're everywhere.
Right. Yeah, there's 18 different species of penguin that are still, around.
Wow. And as you see in the bottom left-hand corner, I put plug my idea. So my idea, you've already thought about it, but I'll still say it anyway. So my idea was, so you see how WWF, like the panda organization, they have people can sponsor pandas. They can pay like £5 a month, and they get like a letter of their panda,
right.
of their panda. Well, essentially, you could curate collaborations with these penguin conservation charities and do NFTs for actual existing penguins. And then you could take their NFT and actually use DeFi staking on the NFT or lending and actually raise funds. And half of that could go to the charity, half of that could go to the person that buys the NFT.
So the Penguin Society actually connected us with the World Wildlife Federation, who handles all their administration, basically, because the Penguin Society is out on the ice during the winter or during the summer. And so that's who we got directly connected with. And they're like, here's our website. We've got all these other endangered animals too. If you guys know. And I'm like, oh my God. So I love this. So I'm constantly on the lookout for NFT projects, and I like sideways, like, here, go partner with them. Like I love that this video game has led to this kind of good work.
Well, exactly. Sorry, Michael, what are you going to say?
I actually know a project that's doing stuff to do with tigers. So yeah,
nice.
I definitely have to connect you guys together.
Hook us up for sure.
Nice.
Okay, so on to the next question. What do you think will be the biggest challenge you will face, and how will you overcome it? So as a Penguin Karts team.
Oh, our biggest challenge? I think development timelines are always the biggest challenge. And in developing software, I've been involved with developing software projects since the year 2000. I was involved with the very first soft phone used on the internet for call centers, and so that people could work from home. And no matter what the software is, game or otherwise, it's never on plan and it's never on time. And like the thing is, like, we have our demo, right? We got it. We got the playable demo. They delivered it. And for us, it's a rough draft. So right now I am crafting the communication to the community to let them know that the quality is not there. The basics are there. it's all good, but now we have to go through it. We got to smooth out the details, and we're not going to give it to you like this, because you play it like this, you're going to put it down and never pick it up again. You got to wait. So the quality aspect and keeping the communication open, I think, is probably our biggest challenge, especially because I'm the voice and I got sick for 3 weeks. I haven't been able to tell anybody anything. So right now we're going to have to say, hey, the beta is not going to be in April. It's going to be next month. Okay. But that's why it's the quality. So you just got to balance the expectations of the crowd. We want to go as fast as possible, but also deliver the quality.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of a trade-off with having a game and then entering the crypto world, right? Because something I've discovered is a lot of blockchain, crypto, NFT people can be impatient. So but the traditional gaming world takes a long time to develop. So it's like sort of balancing those two worlds. No.
Well, and in the traditional gaming world, though, too, gamers get impatient too. If you take too long to develop a game, the hype goes away.
That's true.
Yeah. You got to go fast, but not too fast.
Yeah.
And keep everybody communicated. Like if as long as the lines of communication are open, people are usually okay with it.
That's something I'm learning from my wife, communication. So yeah.
True story. Back it up.
That's important. Yeah. Thank you for your answer. So on to question 10. So is a single player option available or something you would introduce in the future?
No, it's not. And no, I don't think so. I asked earlier and I was told no. So going with no on that one.
Oh, okay. Can I add an idea on that one?
Yes.
Time trials. So you know, like in F1, you do a time trial to figure out who's the fastest. I think that's an area that could get very competitive.
I do too, and I think winners could NFT their spot, but it could be an NFT that could be taken away if somebody beats you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like what if you went in your wallet one day and the trophy's gone?
Oh,
I wonder if you could do the smart contract like that, where it just takes it wherever.
Oh,
according to the time.
That'd be cool.
I don't know if that's possible, guys. I don't know. Like, don't say it's a feature, but we're gonna find out.
Yeah, that'd be well cool.
Okay, so on to the next. We've got 2 more questions, I believe. So on to question 11. So we're just going to take a look at these 2 links and precursor to this question. Anytime you see a precursor, you know it's going to be a juicy question. Let's go. So let's have a look at Kotaku. So there was an official Formula 1 NFT game that got shut down, and all of the people that invested NFTs into the token, they just lost out. The game makers said that they did a conversion to another game, but the general consensus was that people lost out. The reason that this game shut down is because they actually lost. They had a license with Formula 1, but then they actually lost that license. So after all of the hype, they actually went for a little bit, but when it came to renew it, they lost it. So they just had to shut down, right? So that article there, and I'm going to show you another article from TheVerge.com. You're probably well aware of this. Axie Infinity got hacked for $625 million recently. So that goes to blockchain security as well. I read, I don't know how true it is, but I read due to community demand, like the holding company of Axie made a change, which ultimately led to this hack. So that's potentially listening to the community too much that led to this big loss of Axie. So I show these 2 articles to ask this next question. Will the PGK token / NFTs couple with the brand? And does Penguin Karts consider active security threats in the blockchain technology? So what I mean by coupling with the brand, so say in 3 years' time, if Penguin Karts makes a sequel, are investors of the NFTs now, 2D, the 3D NFTs, the early PGK token, are they going to be able to sort of transfer onto what the next project of Penguin Karts is, as long as it's related to the brand? Is that going to sort of transfer, or is it going to be a new thing?
We're only in the beginning stages of talking about how that works, so I can't really answer that at this point. But however we do it will be community centered and player centric. Like, we're going to do whatever is going to be best for the community. So if it means transferring NFTs or whatnot, I mean, we're always going to do what's best for the community first.
Great answer. And active security threats.
This is really not my forte. I don't even lock my door at home. So like, I'm not in charge of security. I'm not in charge of anything. Like, I'm good at finding bugs and busting through security. Like, they let me test it because I'm a bull in a China shop, but I don't know. You'd have to have somebody else come on and talk about security. Like,
Oh, thank you for the answer. Okay, so on to our last question for the chop today. Where do you see Penguin Karts in 5 years' time? And does Penguin Karts have a vision to be in the minds of kids and adults alike 10 years in the future?
so 5 years time, we will have ushered in 1 billion new users to crypto through Penguin Karts if everything goes to plan. In 10 years, we'll be a household name. Just a household name, of course. And there will be a library of Penguin Karts games and partners. We're in it to win it. We want to go long term. I mean, the team tokens are locked for a full year. We're not even going to look at those for a year. And the game will be out this year. So we want to bring in users. Like, teams work together already for 4+ years off and on. So another 5, like CZ said, 1 billion members will come in. We've just built an onboarding station. My way, we are going to process the people through it.
Thank you for the answer.
My pleasure.
Good.
There's the one with the skull. I am allowed to talk about that. See the 3D modeling. Like, I love the team at FabWell that's working on this. They worked on this model for a few weeks. They'd send a rendition and we send it back, send a rendition, send it back. Here we go.
Nice. It does look great.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's the end of this chop episode on Penguin Karts. All images except the Blockchain Sensei logo and videos in this presentation are rights reserved to Penguin Karts. And if Michael wants to add any comments, or if RiRi wants to say any thing before we end, I'd just like to ask everybody to check out the game from yesterday, Monday evening. Every time I watch the game and I see Michael spit the bars, I just become more in awe of Michael, honestly, because he's so knowledgeable and yet so humble. So yeah, it's a pleasure to be part of Blockchain Sensei. I just want to say that. And thank you very much, RiRi, for coming on today. I'm sure we'll continue talking on Telegram, and I'll keep updated with the project. And
all right.
Yeah, any closing comments from you two?
Yeah. RiRi, do you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
Just a massive thank you to RiRi and the Penguin Karts team for coming on and taking your time out all the way from Thailand. It's actually 6:30 in the morning here in the UK that we've filmed this episode. Really appreciate giving the insight, giving it and being so open and and just relaxed about just sharing this information. It's amazing to have the opportunity to be talking about this project at the ground floor. Well, not quite the ground floor, but floor 1 of an unlimited levels of floors. Absolute honor. Please go and follow Penguin Karts on all socials. RiRi will tell you those socials. And again, please comment if you've enjoyed this video, because that's when we know that we should make more videos like this. Like it, share it. If you want to book in some sessions, visit www.blockchainsensei.com. If you are interested in backing or supporting Penguin Karts from the VC front, please just drop us an email at hello@blockchainsensei.com.
Awesome, guys. Thanks so much for having us here today. We really appreciate the opportunity to come on and talk about our story and share with you guys. And if you want to learn more about Penguin Karts, penguinkarts.com. That's Penguin, KARTS.com. And hit us up in Discord, hit us up in Telegram, hit us up on Twitter. We love talking to new people. Come let us know what you want to see. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, guys. See you later. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.